What's up, everyone, and welcome to another daily episode where we're going to talk about a malicious Python package that's been spotted in the PyPI registry performing supply chain attacks. Oh no! That sounds bad. The aim of the supply chain attack is to drop backdoors and Cobalt Strike beacons on Linux, macOS, and Windows systems. So yeah, it could be that bad. Now, before we really get into the story, I've made some adjustments to how I will be providing content going forward. Now, if you've already heard this message, please just bear with me. I want to make sure those who are not yet familiar with my master plan can also be informed. I'll only do this message 3 times because 3 is a good number. I now have 3 primary categories. See, 3, good number. The main categories are dailies, retrospectives, and weeklies. In the dailies, we will go through just the facts. Then there are retrospectives, where I'll give specific insights into stories I pick out and tell exactly what it means from my point of view. All I'm doing is really splitting my current daily format into 2 episodes. So why the big party and posters plastered all over the planet and messages in 3 episodes? Well, I want to make sure everybody understands I'm trying to provide more real-time information about the events closer to when they hit the wire. This way, those of you who don't have the time to read, but can listen to my melodious voice gently ushering the day's cyber news into your ears. And, I hope that the visual effects in my episodes help you to remember the important parts. If you are interested in what I decipher from some of these events, you can watch my, hopefully 2 or 3 times weekly, retrospectives. These do take longer to produce because I gotta climb the highest mountains to reach the heights where I can simply pluck the jewels of knowledge right out of the sky. And when I get back down, I share them with you. Now that's a long trip, so, of course it takes time. Finally, the current structure will still have the weeklies where I go through all of the events of the previous week at record speed for you to just recap. So you have 3 opportunities to internalize this very important information. I hope to streamline some of this stuff soon so that I can start adding things like interviews and, of course, get back to what I really love to do, which is dissecting or doing deep dives and dissecting ransomware gangs and seeing how they work and what tools they're using and other cool technology.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
So what is PyPI? Well, if you don't know, PyPI is a repository of open source packages that developers can use to share their work or benefit from the work of others, downloading the functional libraries required for their own projects. A malicious PyPI package, or Python package, has been spotted in the PyPI registry, performing supply chain attacks to drop Cobalt Strike beacons and backdoors on Windows, Linux, and macOS systems. On May 17, 2022, threat actors uploaded a malicious package named PyMafka onto PyPI. The name is very similar to PyKafka, a widely used Apache Kafka client that counts over 4 million downloads on the PyPI registry. Hey, congratulations, you're doing a great job by wanting to learn about this malicious PyPI package. I appreciate your support by watching my episode about it. If you are new to my channel and have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel and smashing the bell to be notified when I upload new episodes where I give you the daily cyber news, as well as insights into the newest important cybersecurity news stories like this one. With my insights, you can be better prepared to protect your company, your family, and yes, of course, yourself against these and other cyber attacks. So hit the subscribe button now, and let's continue learning about this story together. The typo-squatted package, this PyMafka, only reached a download count of a whopping 325 people before it got removed. That means 325 people mistyped PyKafka. However, it could still cause significant damage to those affected as it allows initial access to the internal network of the developer. Sonatype discovered PyMafka and reported it to PyPI, who removed it a couple of days ago. Nevertheless, developers who downloaded it will have to replace it immediately and check their systems for Cobalt Strike beacons and Linux backdoors. In a report by X Sharma, also a reporter at Bleeping Computer, the researcher explains that the infection begins with the execution of setup.py, which is a script found within the package. The script detects the host operating system and, depending on whether it's Windows, Linux, or Darwin, aka macOS, it fetches a compatible malicious payload that is executed on the system. Cobalt Strike is a widely abused penetration testing suite that features powerful traits such as command execution, key locking, file action, SOX proxying, privilege escalation, credential stealing, port scanning, and more. From the software developer's perspective, several things are done wrong when someone uses an untrustworthy package. It means 325 people did something wrong. But the most common and admittedly easy to happen is mistyping package names during development. Software developers should scrutinize package names and details and double check their selection of building blocks when something appears funky. So there you have it. With that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.